Alrighty. Hello, everyone. As you come on board, this is Gretchen Pritz. We're here with Iram Saeed and Dawn Crystal. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Great to see you guys are joining. Very excited to have one of our most popular speakers back with us today, Dawn Crystal. First of all, let's send Dawn a lot of love because she is in Maui. We were concerned about her safety. We were happy to know that she is safe. But it is very, very sad what's happening over there. Look at all those beautiful hearts. Thank you so much for sending all this love to not just Dawn, really, but everybody in Maui, everybody that has been going through a lot. So sending everybody a lot of love. So Dawn, as you guys know, has been one of our featured healers in our docuseries, Energy, the Ultimate Healer. She has been extremely popular even before that. She's been on the show, I think for almost a decade now. And after the docuseries, she's become even more busy than she was before. Every time she's on, we have a hard time getting all the spots on the shelves because they sell out, and she's already very, very busy. So we're so grateful that she finds the time for us. Every time we request her to come back, she finds the time and she creates an awesome package for the FHTJ community and brings us something really amazing every time. This time, our topic is how to shift every cell in your body from dis-ease to ease without spending hours and hours in healing sessions. This has to do with biofield healing, which she's going to tell us more about as we ask her questions during the call. Of course, you guys are also going to be able to get a chance to have a mini one-on-one with her. For that, remember, you guys have to go to the reactions button, which is at the bottom of your screen, and then click the option to raise your hand, which will then place you in the queue, and we will try to take as many of you as possible on the call. And I will also share my experience with biofield healing just a few days ago. I will share that with you guys in just a couple of moments. But today you're going to find out really from this master level healer what is the fastest way to shift every cell in our bodies from dis-ease to ease. Why is it so important to heal our biofield for complete wellness? How is healing our biofield actually different from other types of healing? And how this new program from Dawn, which is vitality tuning, is different from all of the other programs. It is really, really fantastic, very exciting. This is really, you will be able to tap into the future of healing to eliminate all physical and emotional imbalances for complete wellness. And what I wanted to share was that, let me first read a brief bio of Dawn's in case you have not heard her on our show before. Dawn Chantal Christel is an internationally recognized voice sound healer, a direct channel to God the Creator, medical intuitive, respected intuitive life coach, soul reader, pain release expert, and best-selling author of 6 books. She's passionate about helping people clear emotional and physical blockages so they can manifest from their higher selves, step into their full potential, and lead their lives and businesses in ways that align effectively with their soul's purpose. She has been interviewed by The Today Show, Dr. Oz, Rachel Ray, The View, etc. Since early 2017, Dawn has done a live bi-weekly program partnering with the Learning Strategies Corporation, with whom I absolutely love. And excuse me. So as I mentioned, she lives in Maui with her adorable animal companions, and we're so happy that she is safe and sound. What I wanted to share with you guys, and this is an update for you, Dawn, my dear. First of all, welcome. So wonderful to have you.
Aloha, and thank you, Aram, and welcome. I just want to say always thank you for welcoming me home. I always like to say I'm part of the soul family here now. At least I feel like it with you and Gretchen and everybody. So I'm humbly grateful to be back again, Aram, and thank you so much for that introduction, as I love being here
Yes.
with all of you, and I'm very passionate as well.
Yes, and you're right in calling this home, because we just absolutely feel like you are part of the FHTJ family. And I've said this many times before, that Dawn is on a very short list of energy healers that are on my, what you might call speed dial, although I actually sent you a message on Messenger. When I need something and I need it urgently, there are only a few healers, 2 or 3 max, that I will reach out to. And you guys know, I know hundreds and hundreds of healers, because I know Dawn gets results. So a few days ago, I had gone to visit a friend in another town. I had a concern about these white spots on my face. So she said, my dermatologist is great. Let's go see him. And she was going to get some stuff done. So I said, yeah, I'll go with you. And he looked at it and he said, okay, these are fat deposits. And it's at some point you had high cholesterol because of rapid weight gain, which had happened 3 years ago. And he said that now you have these fat deposits and they can grow into really large masses unless you take care of them now, And okay, I admit, foolish me, I should have called Dawn before agreeing to getting a procedure done to see if those could be energetically removed. But I was with a friend who was hyper about all the amazing stuff that her amazing dermatologist does. And he said, it's just a very minor thing. I have this laser pen right here. It's going to take literally 5 minutes. I'm going to zap these out and, nothing's going to happen. And, well, I agreed to the procedure. And once he started zapping it, turned out that the fat went deeper than he had thought. The next day, I had huge bug eyes. The edema was really too much, painful. It was painful because of the swelling. And then the worst thing was that I think it was the next day, right, Dawn? I think the next day I had an important meeting where I had to go to, and I was like frantic because I had these really puffy eyes. I'm talking about like bulging swelling, and it was red, angry red. And so I messaged Dawn. I sent her my picture. I said, I don't want to scare you, Dawn. I wasn't in an accident, but this is what I got done. And now the swelling is so much that, there's no way I can go anywhere. There's no way I can put on glasses to hide this. This is crazy. Can you please send me some healing? And then, of course, I went to bed because I'm in Pakistan, so there's a lot of time difference. And I woke up and the swelling was 50% gone. 50% gone. And then I checked my message, and sure enough, there was a message from Dawn saying, okay, I'm going to work on you, Iram. Let me know how you're doing. And by the way, Dawn, then when I went to see the dermatologist that day, he was shocked because the edema was supposed to grow. That day, it was supposed to get double from what it was, the day prior, but it actually became 50% less. And then the next day, it was 50% less than that. And it started to go down very, very rapidly. So I'm so grateful for you, for the help and how immediate it was and how effective the healing was. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Iram, thank you for just being, one thing I love about you, Iram, is that you're just open and just, there's no walls with you. Just say it like it is. And, most people, wouldn't even say that. And I'm so humbly grateful that you asked me anyway, but I'm just talking about your honesty of just what things would happen and the things that I work on with you, because we've talked about things I've worked on with you in the past. And I so appreciate you just being transparent like that. I think your transparency just is beautiful. And I just want to tell you that, I'm humbled. I'm a humbled healer that just has a gift, and I keep improving myself all the time. As far as my gifts, they just, I fine tune myself is the word I like to use. So that's why we're talking about biofield tuning today, because it's something that's evolved. But, I just want to let you know that what I worked on with you, I would like to say that I didn't want to overdo it either, because when you do have your body sometimes do need a little time, but I just made sure that I got the process of your body healing and accelerated your healing in your body more, and got the area where I like to call it sarcode rebuilding, where it just, your body just kind of starts rapidly healing on its own, beyond going through that, like you just said, that little period of where it gets a little bit, it's just like anything, things sometimes get a little bit worse before it gets better, type of thing. So, because I think I just worked with you like right after, so there would be a period of time where you could get more swollen, but I just went right in and accelerated the healing, and that is part of my biofield tuning healing. So again, I didn't know it was going to happen this week, but I really appreciate you sharing that, because like I said, I really tried to accelerate without overdoing it. Does that make sense, to help you
It
get
does,
that quicker?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
then I had to travel also. I had to come back home. So I appreciated the gentleness of it, but also the effectiveness. And just so you guys know, I just before the call started, I asked Dawn to increase the healing so that, the scarring won't happen and it can just close. But it was remarkable, because when the doctor asked me, like, oh wow, you must have a really strong immune system, or blah blah blah, and because I wasn't expecting the swelling to actually go down just yet. And I told him, I said, well, it was my energy healer friend, and she did. Of course, the doctor was just, his eyes were glazing over after that, like, whatever. But it's okay. I understand, doctors typically don't understand this kind of stuff. They just chalk it off to that it's just a fluke, whatever. But it was exciting for me to see that, and I'm very, very grateful. And I want to also mention that, Dawn, you are also one of the most humble people that we have on the show, that have been on the show. You're so humble, you're so down to earth, so transparent, honest, and you always attribute your healing successes to source, to God, to the divine intelligence. So I love that about you as well. I want to shift. Yeah, I want to jump right in and talk to you about biofield healing. What is so great about it? What exactly is it? How is it different? Tell us all about it.
Yeah. So biofield tuning, is everyone, if you have been following me over the years, I pretty much started my journey of healing, and I won't get totally into that, Aaron, because I could go on for hours. But I started from just really just my own humble journey of just kind of going through my own challenges, my own life challenges, which included a lot of physical challenges too. Okay, I'm talking health issues and all kinds of stuff. And I think I even mentioned on the last call, my biofield tuning really helped me get through my poisoning. I was I had rat poisoning, guys. I almost died about 4 years ago. Okay, me and my dog, we had rat poisoning in our water supply. So my biofield tuning actually saved my life, really. Of course, I went to the doctor to get checked, because that's how I found out I had rat poisoning from my drinking water. But to make a long story short, I really been put through some really major situations in my life where it was kind of like life or death for me. And I was still healing, guys. You didn't even know it 4 years ago, because I was still out doing healings, and I think it helped me too. But my biofield tuning really evolved from just healing my own life and my immediate family, which my immediate family is animals. Okay, I don't have any kids. So my children are my pets. But I just want to say that biofield tuning. I am a sound healer, everybody too. So I don't know if you guys are new. I'm a sound healer, which the sound comes through my voice. It's not an instrument. Okay, so I have a gift from the divine creator. So I like to say my sound healing is my gift from divine, but it also works in hand with everything else that I do, which is biofield tuning. So I can explain a little bit more, because basically what the biofield tuning, Aram, is basically what I like to say is I go beneath the surface of everything, physical, emotional issues. And basically what I do is I like to say the biofield, everybody, if you're not familiar with it, it's like 10 inches from your body. Okay, it's like the biofield's located around 10 inches of your body. And basically these areas of our body hold imprints of not just our life, but also our, like to call it, our past lifetimes, but also our epigenetics, or our family, our family ancestral energies. Okay, so I realized and found this out, and this has been out for a long time. It's not just me just discovering this. I think there's other, Bruce Lipton and stuff. He actually even talked about that too. If you're familiar with him, he's famous. But I just kind of like learned to use my healing with the biofield tuning to go deeper with people. That's really what this is. It's about rebalancing, and also not just like I say, one size fits all kind of healing, but I also like to say that it kind of goes deeper into other root cause issues that are maybe showing up in your life now, or maybe not showing up in your life yet. And that's where I could go in and really go in and start really upgrading. I like to call the static in your biofield, or the an energetic static that's in your DNA. Okay. And I really got good at upgrading DNA, because I'm really, that's one thing I didn't know that was one of my gifts, but I've been upgrading my own DNA for years. And it's really helped my health significantly. Okay, guys. And I've learned how to fine tune this really, really good just by working on myself. But I use my sound healing, you might say, Aram, my voice, to optimize the flow of electromagnetic energy in the biofield by sending out frequency and vibrations to clear out all physical, emotional balances, and also resistance and turbulence, which could be from your ancestors. Okay, ancestors' energies is not all bad, everybody, but I'm talking about the distortions that are not for your highest good, that resonate in your biofield. Okay, and basically what I can do is just what I do is, I like to say, is I clear out all dissonance and resistance in your body's electrical system, which really, really frees up. And I know this might be a little deep for people, because I don't really know too many healers who do this work. I think I'm definitely a pioneer for sure. This really optimizes the flow of electromagnetic energy through your biofield and the static, which just remember something here, everybody, that affects your well-being, really. And just remember, everybody, everything is energy, right, Aaron? I mean, we live in an electromagnetic universe, okay? So,
Absolutely.
we're affected by energy, regardless if you know it or not, or how sensitive you are, all the time, okay? So, things can kind of accumulate. And I've been doing this work for years, but I've really fine-tuned to know what I'm doing here. I've been working in the biofield for years, and in the beginning, I didn't even know what I was doing. I just clear people and like, no big deal. But then I really got into understanding it more, and that's where I live like a hermit, pretty much, everybody. So I'm constantly, if I'm not at the beach, at night, just kind of soothing myself or grounding, after, doing this work I do with everybody. And I do a lot of remote work, guys. I'm really known for my remote work. It takes a lot for me to do that. So I do need to spend time in nature, but otherwise I'm just working on myself constantly and learning how to work with energies. That's really my gift. I'm kind of like the universe, or you want to call it the universe, or, divine God creator, or I just call it the universe, sends me a challenge. And sometimes these challenges are really affecting me personally. And I really don't get an easy way out. A lot of times I'm just, have to figure it out myself, and that's what I do. So I spend a lot of my time just working on the biofield. But the biofield too, is basically just, I like to call it, it's kind of like a DNA upgrade, and it really, by really, like I said, clearing the static and everything in your biofield that's about 10 inches away from your body, it really helps the flow of your life. If you become more like music, things don't, because a lot of times there's just so much bombardment from the energies outside of us that we, and it causes, and I like to say, it causes us not to be always on track with what we want to do in life. We get sidetracked a lot. A lot of times we, just things just kind of happen, and things just can happen even just like physically, sometimes we get more accident prone, or, like I said, there's all kinds of things that happen. And a lot of times we just even pick up disorders. I'm not saying that all this is, part of it, but a lot of people, I'd like to say, we deal with all kinds of stuff, and I know that with working with this, it really helps with a lot of things like autoimmune disorders, and if you have any kind of anxiety issues, or depression, and anger, and grief, insomnia, this is just part of it. Okay, but also helps with pain in the body. Okay, so I don't know about you, I've learned how to get really good with pain relief. Okay, but I'm not talking about just pain relief that just kind of there for the moment, comes back. I'm talking about really getting down to the root causes of things, and why things happen, and what causes distortion and all that. So it really just helps you. I like to say, this work that I'm doing really helps you get unstuck around life issues, and really helps you kind of shift and change the energy of your life around more, how about more pleasure and joy in your life, everybody, and bringing in
Beautiful.
more creativity, really aligning yourself to your, maybe what you're born here to do, beyond all this, the beneath all this, the static in the surface energy, and the energy that's permeating around in your biofield. So, and again, the good thing too is, because like I said, we're working with DNA and also epigenetics, which just remember something here, guys. All of us, I don't care what family you come from, some of us have more, I like to call it just more inherited tendencies that we come in with each lifetime. A lot of times, like I said, our ancestors do bring us good, and I'm not talking about changing any of that. I'm talking about the stuff that doesn't really affect us in a good way. Um, and a lot of times, this energy, causes static in our lives. And I work with clients all the time, Aram, and it's just really, even on the remote work, just clearing off these, really upgrading the DNA of everybody, so we can really clear these limiting negative, I call it energetic bonds in our
Yeah.
fields, which is our epigenic fields, so we can actually start being clearer in what we really want to co-create with the divine creator of all of life. It is exciting. This is deep, 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 deep. But like I said, I'm one that, like, not to be a quick fix on things. I really want to help people move forward in their lives. If it's a physical issue, if it's whatever the case is, it could be all kinds of things going on in your life that are affecting
Give
you.
us some examples, Dawn. Like, so physical
Yeah.
issues, we understand. So all,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
let's touch
Yeah.
physical issues
So this,
first.
yeah.
What
So
kind of
like,
physical issues?
okay, sure. So let me find some physical issues that I would say that would be really good. So just like any physical issues, like mental issues, like I said, I was just saying, mentioned a minute ago about pain in the body, anywhere in the body, um, depression, anxiety, panic attacks, insomnia, Parkinson's disease. I'm just getting deeper. Autism, immune issues, to name a few. Just trying to think of just any type of physical issues that you might be having. Digestion issues, some people just have back pain, low back pain. Oh gosh, there's so much traumas. Trauma is the big one. To clear out past lifetime traumas and this lifetime traumas is really big, because the biofield around your body really stores a lot of that. So traumas is really big, and a lot of times we don't even know we're holding trauma. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a big one. I'd like to say, just a lot of people just have like low energy. I'm talking about just low libido, just poor digestion. A lot of times, like I said, things just kind of start happening. We get more prone to fungus. We get more prone to yeast infections. And this is because a lot of times we're just, our biofield is really just kind of stopped up, I like to say. Chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, skin conditions. Gosh, it goes on and on. This really, what it is by really clearing the biofield really allows you to be just more flowing, and also really allows you to have more self-expression, and really brings in more of your inner power. And that's a lot of times we're working on in this lifetime, is to be really in our true power. So this is really going to help with that. And if you have tendencies that tend to disempower you, this really kind of alleviates it, because we're clearing the epigenetic bonds that are also in your biofield from your, maybe if it's from your own past lifetimes or your ancestors, that's also cleared. Just any kind of pain in your body, which is so important, because things, and usually that show up that way. I do, and some people just have like even vertigo, suppressed. Even our thyroid is affected. Our teeth. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that is affected by distortions in our biofield. Even money pressures. People don't even realize that it even affects our abundance. Okay, so this also frees yourself up. Stress in general, everybody. I don't know too many people who are not stressed these days, but it allows you to be feeling more calmer in your body, more grounded in your body. Just feeling. How about just feeling good? Feeling not just joy, but just feeling good in your body. I mean, I could tell you, there's a lot of people that I work with, including myself, for years. I just wanted to feel good in my body, and I had so much stuff going on that this is years and years of me working on myself, just feeling good. I'm talking about just peaceful in my body and not having a whole lot of maybe like to call it mental static going on, where you just like, sometimes you get, I like to say just things going on that kind of get you off track. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. Thank you. We are getting a lot of questions. Can I ask
Okay.
can I ask those? Um,
Oh, sure.
somebody wants, like, can this program help with right hand finger to regain the pre-accident state? So I guess they had an accident and then the right hand finger is not in the normal optimal state. Can it help with?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because
Awesome.
this helps clear out traumas too. And this also, I believe we're going to be giving 60 days remote, which also works on those things too. Okay. My remotes are really very powerful. As you just like you said the other day, Aaron, you worked with me on remote. I didn't work with you face to face. I worked with you remotely. This is the energy, this is the energy I work with. But what I like to
I just messaged you and then I went to sleep.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were working on me. I just went to sleep. And then when I woke up, it was 50% better, which was remarkable. Because it wasn't 50%. It was actually that it stopped the swelling and then it reduced it by 50%. So that's really huge.
Hey ladies, can I try something? So Aram sent me a picture. I don't know if I could share images or not.
Just a heads up. Don't get scared, people. Don't get scared.
I'd love to try and share them so you can see the difference. Because she sent me one when it first happened, and I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, I frantically messaged Gretchen first because I said I need to. I have emailed Dawn, I have WhatsApp, and Gretchen said, "Well, just try her on Messenger because with the conditions in Maui, I don't know if she's checking email regularly." So then so I sent this to Gretchen and she got scared. She's like, what did you do?
Yeah, so you can see the difference. This one on the left is what she sent me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, are you okay?" She didn't say what happened at the time.
Yeah, I'm like, I need Dawn's help for this.
Yeah.
Like, were you in an accident? I'm like, no.
Well,
and then
the difference there.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, I could go in deeper now, but I was I didn't want to overdo it either after that, Huh?
You didn't show the other one, Gretchen.
Oh, it was only
I didn't get to see that yet. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that, I didn't see that
the first one.
This is the first one.
Yeah. And then can you see the second one?
No. Can't see that. I can't.
I got to stop sharing. Hold on. Let's try it. There's the second one. Can you see the second one now?
No, we still see the first one.
Yeah.
All right, let me X out of this one. Now, oops.
I think you saved them together somehow.
There. Now, can you see
that is a big difference. Wow.
Yeah. My before and after. Look at the difference. Huge.
Well, I could see that where the sarcode rebuilding started happening. So it, like I said, there's a physical part of your body that has to go through it. But I actually kind of overstepped, like you said, some of it, because a lot of times things get worse before they get better. But that's pretty good. And that's only in a day's time, right? From when I worked on you.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, I'm not saying you didn't get something out of it, but like I said, I was a little concerned. I didn't want to overdo it either, But I could go in and really help the any bruising and stuff like that too, and any kind of get the skin to really regenerate really fast.
Yeah, beautiful. So thank you for
that. Everybody, that's my remote work. Humbly, that's what I do. And I don't have to talk to you either.
She's totally, we didn't talk. I just sent her the pictures that I would appreciate any help you can send me. And then she just sent me a message that I've sent you some energies. Please let me know. And I didn't send a picture to you, Dawn, but that's what it was. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I didn't see the second one, but the first one I did. And I just went in and just did what I can do. Like I said, it was enough to do at that time because my higher self says, no, that's enough for right now.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, more questions, John. More questions. How about Elena wants to know, does it help to regenerate chipped teeth in the lower jaw?
No, those are my remotes. Okay, so again, I know these MP3s here are really covering from crown all the way through your whole body, but those, if you're in my remotes, you guys, because I've had so many people send testimonials. You're going to be in my remote for 60 days. I think there's a 30-day bonus you guys are offering now.
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody that we have a limited time bonus right now. The program comes with a 30-day remote, but right now for a limited time, till the timer goes to 0, you're actually going to get 30 days for free. So it's 60 days total. It's amazing. Okay, then they want to know.
But yes, if they're in my remote, yes.
Okay, beautiful. How about, have you had any success with ALS?
I just want to know, what does that mean? It's 5 a.m. in the morning. Or I'm sorry, what is that?
Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS.
I haven't had anybody with that. I'm just going to be truthful. I haven't had anybody with that, but I've had people with cancers and all kinds of stuff. Which I'm number one to say that I cured myself of that, of cancer. Okay, so and that's from my work. Okay, so yes, and that's also my remote work. But when people come to my remotes, I just want people to know that just basically all you have to do is just set a positive intention or a goal of what you're wanting, and let the universe, I call it the divine God creator, start working in your life, which is beyond your mind. You know what I'm saying? So, but
can it be multiple things, Dawn, or does it have to be?
Yeah. Can I explain? Yeah, for sure. You can have like a main goal, and then a lot of times, because this is for 60 days, it's a long time. A lot of times we have other sub goals. Okay, like goals that are maybe something that might be happening this week. Say, for instance, you want you have some kind of event or something happening this week, or something you want everything to go okay, or maybe you're manifesting. You need some extra cash for something or something. But I just want you to know that we don't want to demand the universe to what we're wanting, because we don't want to bring fear into it. So I try to keep the mind. That's why I like my remotes, because I like to keep our mind out of it, even though my remotes are going 24/7, meaning you're not really knowing it, except a lot of people who sense to feel the energy when I'm learning my remotes. But yes, you can have sub just say I have a main goal, and then have other ones. And I want you to know, everybody, with my energy, I don't like to use the word container, okay? And I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but when we're working with source creator energy, there is no containment, okay? It's all frequency. That's we're all from the divine creator. So I like to say that we're all connected, and I like to say I strengthen that connection between all of us. That's one of my gifts, because I'm very connected to the divine for all of us. So this way, we're just like, the universe will kind of start feeding us stuff, you know what I mean? And I really strengthen that. So we're all in this high vibrational energy for the period of whatever it is, 60 days right now. So, every day you get frequency 24 hours, 7 days a week, but there's no containment, because the universe is everywhere. God is there, and it's expansive. So you're just in the high vibrational energy that I create. Okay, that's what it is. So that's what we're all in, this really high frequency energy. It's like a cocoon in some ways. I have people who send me messages, and they're like, wow, I just feel so much more peaceful. Dawn, I'm sleeping better. I get a lot of, just comments, about being in these remotes with me. And it's not to always hit you over the head energy that I always bring to the calls. I do work, my mini sessions. You guys see how fast I work with people, but it's more about aligning to what your highest good is for each individual person, because just remember, we're all created from one divine creator of all of life. Whatever your word for divine creator could be, God, source, whatever. I like to honor everybody's belief system, okay? But we're working with one light, okay? So yeah, you can have multiples of goals, and it may change for the 60 days. 60 days is a long time. Use it to your advantage. Huh? I like to say, people, it's best to write it down. Write down what you're wanting and put it away. You could look at it daily, but don't sit there and ponder on it all day long, because sometimes the ego mind likes to get in there and just keep saying, God, this, or source, I need this right now. And I always like to say that the way the divine universe works is, it works with you, but it's also going to give you what you want, but sometimes it'll give you sometimes what you don't want, meaning if there's a lot of fear behind it. So it's best to just kind of stay in a state of gratitude, openness and just gratitude. And you might be guided. Hey, guys, I like to say, be open to taking action. Because sometimes in my remotes, people need to know that sometimes you might be guided to take some physical action beyond your normal routines, okay? And a lot of times that's divineness, your own divine guidance, trying to guide you into a whole new way of being that would be so great for you, but maybe our physical part of our being could be a little afraid to do that, or just, I don't think that's normal, because that's out of my routine. But please be aware that, especially being in my remotes, that you might be guided to take some action at times too. Okay, because that's all part of the divine plan. Is that good? Okay.
Yes, thank you. So there's a lot of questions that have come in. I don't know this one, but I'll read it. Lipoedema. Do you know what that is, Dawn?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
So somebody's asking, can lipoedema?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I really feel that even with these tunings that you're going to get, like 7 MP3s in here, is going to help with a lot of those things too. But I just want to let you know that just in general, because I'm offering, like I said, remote work, that's going to help too. So I think a combination is going to really be good, because these MP3s are really powerful as well. All my MP3s are always powerful in all my programs that I come out with. And they're very short. They're activations. Yeah, they're short activations, but they're very powerful. So I'm familiar with edema. I had that too before, by the way. I inherited that, by the way. So I could tell you, like swelling in the legs and stuff, I had to work on that, guys. That I'm definitely familiar with it, because I live in a physical body. I did inherit things just like all of us did, and I had to work on that too. So I don't have it now.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was my own experience.
And then Melissa wants to know, could a blocked bowel be healed with this
program? Absolutely. Absolutely. And also, these, like I said, the MP3s here that are going to help with that too. They have number 2 is I was going to say the number 2 is clearing imbalances in your tailbone root area, and also the number 3 would be good for her, which is also the sacral area, the sacral center. So that's going to help with that area too. So that's for poor digestion, and also anything to do with that area of your body. So it's like almost like it's kind of reaching the areas of your, I don't like to use chakras because that also offends people as far as your belief system. So I like to call it our energy centers of the body. Is that good? I like to keep things kind of neutralized. So because I always respect everybody's belief systems, in your religion and all that. So number 3 would be good. I call it the sacral center. Okay, so that would really help her too.
I want to quickly tell people, if I know we haven't started talking about the offer yet, we're a little bit behind time already. But if you guys want to pull up orderjoy2020.com/vitality23, you can kind of see this written on top of the screen. www.orderjoy2020.com/vitality23 if you want to take a look at the MP3s she's mentioning. So for you, Melissa, number 2 and number 3 is what she's recommending over the rest of the stuff. You're still going to be using the rest of the stuff, and you're going to get the remote healing as well, but these would be really helpful for you. Okay. Then what about quitting smoking? Pat wants to know, can this
well, yes. offer? Yeah, because Pat, you're going to be in my 60-day remote, right? So this is where you're going to set your intention, right? What do you want? What do you want to happen,
Okay, awesome.
That's also, because I want everybody to know that these, I know we haven't really gotten into the offer, but it's just kind of coming out anyway, that all these there's 7 of them, it reaches like every area of your body, even though, we say that the crown and the root and everything, this is everything in between, and also your biofield that's around your body. So I'm going to be doing tunings, not just in your physical body, because that's what I'm good with, right? I always work inside your body, so you're never left out without what's happening inside you. But I'm also working on the energy around you, which is the biofield distortion, also upgrading your DNA. Huh?
I'm wondering, John, maybe we should actually bring up the offer now, because the questions are just coming in, and we haven't even gotten to the mini one-on-ones yet. So I think we can do those after we have talked about the offer, because everybody can understand it really well. And as you're talking to people, you can tell them which one, which part, which MP3, etc. So, all right. So we are at orderjoy2020.com/vitality23. Gretchen is also going to put the link in the chat box. It's already there, I think. And what you will do is copy it from the chat box and then paste it into your browser, or you can simply type it in orderjoy2020.com/vitality23. This is how to shift every cell in your body from dis-ease to ease without spending hours and hours in healing sessions. If you want to eliminate all physical and emotional imbalances fast, then keep reading or keep listening, because Dawn will show you how to shift the electromagnetic energy in your biofield to address pain, anxiety, sleep, digestive issues, and much more in less than 10 minutes a day. That's how cool this is. So if we want to jump, and as we said, you're going to save even more if you order before the timer hits 0, because we have the additional 30 days remote healing, plus there's a fantastic MP3 also as a bonus. These 2 bonuses will go away once it's 0.
Yeah,
So,
the bonus is stress be gone, which is really a very, very powerful one too, which is a bonus.
so let's talk about it from item number 1. If you can, you guys can read the testimonials at your own time, but let's go to item number 1 in the package so Dawn can. Here we go. So that's the Vitality Tuning MP3 Foundational Zone Amplifier.
Yeah, and again, I like to call it your grounding zone of your feet to knees. And I did write a really nice write-up of this, of really tuning and grounding your field, but it's also upgrading you from, I like to call it from your foundational zone, your feet to your knees. This is just really good for I'm talking about just anybody, just not just physical, okay? Maybe you've had some surgeries, okay? But I'm talking about just helping you feel more grounded to the planet, everybody, and feeling like clearing the blocks that maybe you've been having to move forward in your life as well. Okay, so I go deeper than that. Okay, and of course, clearing off your epigenetics in your biofield and anything that you've inherited that's in the way of you really moving freely in this lifetime, and you're receiving an energy adjustment to release resistance and really create more alignment in your life. Okay, and whatever that means for you, where you're at right now. So this is kind of spiritual as well. You basically are just being upgraded to from your soul to your feet to a greater sense of just your life's mission, guys, aligned to your soul's calling, and really helping. Also, this is really good for people who have circulation problems in their body too, because a lot of people even have like circulation issues in their feet. And a lot of people don't even feel their feet, right? So, a lot of times, this is like physical sense too, because we're not just talking this deep stuff of the biofield tuning and, all the clearing that I'm going to be doing there and upgrade. It's really upgrading, okay? Upgrading our DNA and our negative, I like to call it our negative epigenetic bonds to really free our life, okay, to really create the true life that you really want. So this is really just kind of getting you set more deeper, because a lot of times we don't even have grounding in our body, we're just kind of here or there, so this is really why I was really guided to create this program. So that one just really covers that. So it's really just getting us here, setting ourselves up, clearing whatever issues we have going on in our body in that areas. A lot of times we have knee issues as well, and you don't even need to have that. Okay, this is more of a just kind of clearing you to be clear on what your next steps are in your life. Okay, whatever that may be for you. So, and that also helps with any kind of physical issues you have in your body. So, I went through they're kind of like the energy centers of the body, but I went deeper than that. So like I say, for instance, the next one would be clearing imbalances, finding comforting groundingness in your tailbone to root area. And I know a lot of people who really need this one. This is really kind of helps the electrical part of your body, because we're all electrical beings, even though we don't really see that. We see our physicality, but really we're all electrical. We're energy. Okay, everybody. So we're clearing emotional issues that you might be still having within your being. It could be from early life, this lifetime. It could be inherited. It could be from your ancestors. Okay. We're also going to be clearing any kind of self-sabotage energies with this. Anything that's related in your, I'd like to call it in your tailbone to root area and outside of you in the biofield. Okay. So we're going to be really clearing distortion here, clearing any pain, low back pain, hip pain is really good. Sluggishness in your bodies right now is huge. A lot of people, like I said, we're energy that's permeating around our body, and we carry so much stuff that's not even us. So a lot of sluggishness, digestion issues, overall low energy will be addressed here as well. And basically, this is going to charge your body's battery, everybody. You're going to experiencing more of your life force energy grounding in your body, because that's a lot of people don't even have that, where they have it sustained. You're just going to really I'm going to really smooth out your energy here in this MP. This is an MP3 by the way. These are activations. I'm going to really smooth out and sustain your energy on a daily basis, so you don't have that.
How long are these? How long
These are less than 15 minutes each.
Okay.
They're about, I know they're about 15 minutes or less. Yeah, they're very short. I like to call it activations because I know that people don't have hours to wait to receive results. That's why people like my work because, I do things pretty quickly. I know how our attention span is as humans, and I know we have a life, right? We have to work and we have a family. So these you just listen to once a day. If you like to, or you could pick and choose whatever one. I always say don't listen to all my MP3s in one day. It just kind of creates a little bit of distortion because our bodies can only handle so much integration. So usually pick one a day, whatever you want to work on. A lot of people, I tell people to listen to all of them. You could go all in order, maybe the first time, and then pick and choose which ones, because there's actually key points on what areas of the body these are working on. And like I said, they go deep. Okay, it's not just physical. We're also working biofield. So number 3 is this. I call it the sacral zone, which governs really our creativity, our relationships, our sexuality, pleasure, flow of resources, and embodiment. Again, this also is good for poor digestion and elimination, low libido, yeast infections, all kinds of stuff. This is covered here. Lower back problems is also covered to heal and clear. And just bringing more pleasure in your life, creative inspiration, guys. How about some of that and some intimacy if you want that? Clearing out old trauma stories, helping you feel more embodied and present in the present time. A lot of times we don't even live in the present. Okay, so this is really going to help you with that, clearing patterns of guilt, shame. This is probably stuff that might not even be yours. Frustration, disappointment, keeping you away from pleasure. This is also part of our maybe something that's been passed down, inherited from your intimacy, creativity, and also everybody, abundance. Okay, so we're going deeper on the abundance. Okay, it's not just I like to go into what's really blocking you from that, and really shifting you into out of victimhood if you are anything going on there. Improving your relationships with money, everybody, maybe your partners, your family, your body. Okay, so and also we're going to work with that little I like to call it our negative ego, inner critic, which also gets in the way. We don't really talk about that a lot of times, but we want to really have our inner critic, or our I like to call it inner saboteur, negative ego, to work with us, not against us, because that's we all have one of those. Okay, everybody. So I'd like to work in deeper and to work with that part of you too, just to make sure that we're all on board here, and really creating the life that you really truly desire and want. Okay, and this is not just a manifesting here. This is all about bringing balance into every aspect of you. Okay, body, mind, and spirit. Okay. Again, I just want to mention this program is going to shift electromagnetic energy in your biofield. And it's really going to help you on every last level of your being. And this program is going to clear all distortions in your biofield as well. And really harmonizing and balancing your chi and your life force energy, everybody, in your body. But it works on different levels of you. And these energies that I work with are from the divine creator, so they know where to go with all of you, even listening to my MP3s. So this is really going to help you get unstuck, everybody, around any life issues and really jumpstart your life, your natural birthright, okay, of being just whatever that is for you, of creativity and everything. Okay, so this one, number 4, is just more of, I call it the like the navel solar plexus. I kind of went with like the chakras, but I don't like to call them chakras. So this one's really about inner power and expression, to really open yourselves up to really being aligned to, and really clearing out whatever's in the way of that. A lot of people have, like I said, autoimmune disorders. Hashimoto's. This covers chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, skin conditions. I'm just naming a few here. This is going to help with a strong digestion. I know a lot of people these days have digestion issues. And a lot of times that's inherited as well. Really get you into more of a flow state of your life, everybody. Okay, flow state, I would like to say, with the divine creator. Okay, so we could take action, if we need to. And you're just going to experience more overall energy and drive in your life, everybody. This is like a complete upgrade of your DNA. Okay, and also in upgrading ourselves, but we're also upgrading our family and our ancestors too. This is why I work with the epigenetics of our family, and also this is the biofield. Okay, so we're going to be clearing any distortions in your biofield as well. Okay, and then I just want to mention, you just become more centered and more compassionate, and maybe towards yourself, but also for others as too. because a lot of times when we're clearing our distortions, we get a clear lens in our life to actually, you know, we become less judgmental, not just of ourselves, but of others. And you just start feeling more of an inner radiance. Okay. So it just starts, you start becoming more radiant. Okay. And people just start attracting to you. So if you're, it's good for business, if you guys are wanting to attract more people in your life or just good people and good opportunities. Okay. That one's a really powerful one. Okay. That was number 4. Okay. So item 5 is really the, we like to say the heart center that governs your heart, but it's also your lungs. It's about giving and receiving love, but it's also clearing these heart walls. It's creating any distortions that's in the way of you receiving and giving love. This is good for people who shallow breathe, shoulder arm issues. I'm just giving some basics: upper body pain, poor posture, sense of overwhelm in your body. This really rebalances all parts of you, your biofield. So you could just express more freely, everybody, graciously receive from others, balance. I just want to call just opening the heart, spontaneous gratitude, just start feeling more gracious. And you have these moments of like, wow, aha moments, hidden patterns of maybe just, I'd like to call it deep emotions, pain, despair. It's going to clear that. It's going to strengthen the function of your heart in general. So anybody with heart issues in the past, lungs, that's also going to be addressed here. You also just kind of open yourself up to receiving more love, money, happiness, joy, your personal power, and really clearing off anything that's in the way of you being more of you. And also that includes, we're going more physical here too, clearing the heart and also heart walls too. So it goes deeper, and we're going to be clearing any epigenetics in the way of you really having this flow in your life. So I'm working with so many different levels of you guys, not just physical, but I'm also working energetics, because I really feel to really reach everything, it's not just cookie cutter and healing. We need to work on every aspect of ourselves. And I really think I nailed it here on doing so, because, a lot of times it's just not one thing. It's a lot of different things that are contributing to your life experience that might not be what you're wanting. Okay. So I'm not just working on the ancestors. I'm not just working on the DNA and epigenetics. I'm also working on your physicality. Someone just mentioned about their hand hurting, and that's also covered there too. So the physicality, because a lot of times, we do have physical issues. Maybe we had an accident, right? Maybe we got hurt years ago. We have arthritis, so that's also covered here. So we're multi-dimensional, guys. We're multi-spectrum. Okay, so we covered everything here. Number 6 is really we call it the throat area. But it's really clearing beyond just the throat. It's just really self-expression. A lot of people have thyroid issues. I'm talking about just thyroid. A lot of times it's more than just causes of thyroid. It could be something inherited, but just anything that's related with the thyroid. That could be weight gain, physical issues, just suppression, vertigo, dental disease is covered here. Teeth clenching, grinding. It's all covered in this one module of 6. And this really helps, I like to say, balance the centers that hold the ability for divine expression, speaking truth. Your creativity as well is more, you have really releasing deeper blocks and preventing you from expressing and being who you truly are, strengthening your thyroid. Yeah, really helping you open up to more just new ways of being. I call it really aligning yourself to the flow of life. Everybody wonders what that is, and I live in it. It's really awesome when you live in this flow of life. It's like magical. Okay, so this really helps your voice to speak clearly. If you have trouble with your being in your personal power, like I said, it really helps you with dental issues too. So that's really, I'm just giving you some physical issues so you understand what this is all about. And then it's also rebalancing all these MP3s here. I would suggest to listen to all of them in order at least once, because it's going to really rebalance your whole life. A lot of people who do these MP3s, these activations, they have a sense of like, wow, I feel taller. I feel like I have more energy. So these are, but I would say when you do the MP3s, at least give it a day in between, so you can kind of let your body integrate these high frequencies, because it really helps align you to just being more of you, being more aligned with your soul, being more aligned with your whatever you want, whatever challenges you, whatever you're working on, maybe projects, you need to, you maybe be more active. People are like, I just don't have any energy. I want to move my body, and then I have these intentions and I just don't have it. when it really comes down to it. So this will really kind of help you be more flow of life, so you can actually start moving your body maybe easier, helping your body heal quicker. Okay. That's what I did with Erum. So this is it's all a combination here. It's really awesome. So number 7 is basically just a brow to crown. It's your tendencies. This one here is more of this, like I like to call it more relationship with the divine. I like to call it really connecting yourself more into being present more and more relaxed in your being. This really helps physicality issues if you've had headaches, insomnia, injuries, migraines. Some of us have PTSD, lack of time, always money pressure, stress in general. This is awesome. Sleep. Okay, it's really helping you bring yourself more into the present moment, easy with your brain rebalancing. Okay, really helping you get into the alpha's brain states. Okay, this also helps release patterns of tension, headaches, migraines, neck pain. We're talking physicality here. Okay, so I'm going a little bit more physical, just so you understand too. Experience a great sense of stillness and just more peace in your body, feeling rested, waking up more rested. It's not just about sleep, but it's deeper than that. Okay, and then of course these are all balancing all our important energy centers of our body as well, because a lot of times they're off. A lot of times we don't really cover that part of our being as well. And then of course we're working in the biofield. If there's any distortions going on in each one of these, I work on distortions that might be creating issues in your life as well, as far as these areas that I work in. So I kind of work on different areas. But like I said, we're even working on item 7 here, which also helps guys with money pressures. Okay, so and I like to say just stress in general, tension. So with all that said, these are really powerful. So I really feel like we need this right now, everybody. Like I said, these activations, and then of course I mentioned you get the Stress Be Gone free MP3, and you're going to get 60 days of remote. That's a bonus. But I just want to let you know the 60 days. I'm going to be customizing the energies of the remote for everybody every day. So, and I'll be also really upgrading your DNA and your cells in the 60-day remote right now, or right now it's 60 days. So if you want to amplify your youth and vitality, this is also going to help be tailored for your unique needs for every individual person in my remote, because everybody knows my remotes are very powerful. I'm going to target and heal any part of your energy, disease, illness, problems, anything that's going on in your life right now. And the healing is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's not a container. This is right straight from the divine creator. I just have the ability to really help you align to that and really help you sustain the high frequency, especially. And then eventually, like I said, you'll be able to raise your frequency by clearing all your issues that are going on. This means that your cells and all parts of your being are going to be rejuvenated even when you're sleeping, everybody. You're going to wake up feeling more invigorated. A lot of people love my remotes. They sleep better. And like I said, your DNA, your cells, your genetic codes are all going to be upgraded as well. That's why I like doing my remotes hand in hand with all my programs that come up, because my remotes are very powerful. You don't need to do anything, guys, except set an intention, as I mentioned. You can have a goal or several goals. Sit back, receive this potent above quantum. I like to call my energies above quantum energy. And the more open you are, guys, the more greater results you are. Like I said, I like to work beyond our minds, because our minds like to, kind of get in the way sometimes. So, that's why these energies that I bring are always 24/7. So, you just kind of go about your day. And, this is just really taking your energy to the next level, everybody, because I'm really known to raising people's frequency. If you guys are on a spiritual path, then you'll love my work, because that's what I'm all about, as far as raising frequency, getting you to the next level of your whatever you're here on earth to do in this lifetime. So I could go really deep in my work, okay? And it's all included here. So it's not just the MP3s and everything, but I'm also talking about my powerful remote work that I'm offering as a bonus of 60 days, so 30 days extra. So did I explain? I think I got everything there, Erum.
You also go over the additional bonus that we have, which is Stress Be Gone MP3.
Yeah, the Stress Be Gone MP3 just really goes deep to not only just help you what's happening in your life now. There's always something in our life that, a lot of times, we could get stressed out. It could start anytime during the day. And if you notice that sometimes you could be starting in a very good neutralized just neutral. And then all of a sudden something happens and your whole day just kind of whirlwinds around whatever's happened and you just kind of lose yourself, right? So this is a good one to listen to, Aaron, when you just need to rebalance. Okay. It's not so, of course, to become less stressed. And then we're talking, that's only 10 minutes. You just put I always like to say my MP3s are really great, Aaron, to listen to with earbuds or headphones. You don't need to, but it's just really more powerful that way. And you just listen to it and it just brings you back to being who you are, to a state of neutrality, because we all need that right now. And that's like a $500 bonus I'm giving for free, because I really feel people need it, right now. And I just think the rebalancing.
Quickly. I just want to explain quickly because some in the questions I noticed there's a little bit of a confusion. So you're getting the entire package, which is the Vitality package for with the 7 MP3s and the 30 days remote healing. You're getting that. Plus, you're at this time, if you see the timer, you can see the clock before it hits 0. You are going to also get an additional 30 days. So that makes it 60 days. And you are going to get the Stress Be Gone MP3 as well as a bonus. So those are available right now. The limited time bonus is actually the additional 30 days. So that's a really great bonus. You're going to save an additional $500. So this is the time to jump in. And it's a great opportunity. As you guys already know, I don't need to tell you how awesome Dawn's work is. So
yeah, can I mention too, if they go to my website, they bought my remotes alone just for 1 month, it's over $100 just for my own remotes. And I have people on my remotes all the time, every month. So it's really worth it. Yeah. Just for the remotes alone.
Getting that. Yeah. You're getting that for free right now. And okay, we have a bunch of questions coming in, which I'm going to address in the order that they came in. So the lipodema, Helen, she does understand that. She just told you that she had it herself in her legs, and she does know what. And so Helen's question is that her granddaughter has it and she wants to get it for her, but what if she doesn't believe in it? What if she doesn't believe in energy healing?
Well, the best thing to know is I've actually had to fine tune that, because before I used to say no, but then again, I just wanted to go deeper into this. I'm working with people on a soul level here. Okay. You understand that it's not just a physical level. I'm working with your higher self. Okay. So if you do get, like, say, for instance, you do get a family member, I could tell you're probably being guided to do that for them. But I just want you to know that whatever happens in any of my work, especially my remotes, it's always for their highest good. Okay. It's not going to be something against their free will, but it's also going to be connected more into them on a soul level, because a lot of times people's souls, they're trying to wake up the person in the body. And again, I know there's a timing for everything, so we don't overstep someone's timing. But at the same time, I know how this earth is accelerating right now, and that's why I really come up as far as my work, really strong, to really come out and activate people. Because this is where we're at in the history of just being in our physical humans, So I would say that their highest good is going to happen, even if you put them on the list. It's going to, their higher self knows what they need, So it's really not me doing anything. It's just them receiving it. They're going to receive it in the way that serves their highest good for what they can handle. Does that make sense without overstepping whatever their belief system is? Yes.
Thank you. And when does the remote start?
The next day. So we give it the following, because in case you order it late in the day one day, we like to just say it starts officially the next day.
Okay. So just so you know, guys, there is a notice there on the order form that there are no refunds after the remote has started. So within 24 hours, if you get a refund, fine. But after that, because it's not a good energy exchange then, because
no, it's not. Yeah, once I start remote on you, it's almost like it almost backlogs. It's not so much of anything about good or bad here. I'm so beyond this duality stuff. It's about, once I really set you in this energy and then you come out of it, it's like almost like it doesn't really serve you. Does it make sense with your energy if you're already in the flow? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like almost like it puts the brakes on, slams you. And I really don't want to do that, so it's like, it's a commitment, and like I said, if you're committing really to yourself, everybody, you're really committing to your not just your soul's work, but to your life and really who you are and whatever you're working on, if it's physical issues more or spiritual, whatever you are, if you're on the spiritual path too, because I'm really good as far as working on all aspects of you. This is multifaceted work that I'm doing here with everybody.
I want to also mention, some people wanted to know if there's a payment plan. At this time, we don't have a payment plan because, usually if there's a delay in like group work and stuff like that, we can allow it. But since the energy, the remote energy starts right away, with a 24-hour notice, so there's no payment plan. But we did have, Dawn has very generously reduced the price to a very affordable price. And those of you that want to take advantage of PayPal credit, you can do that. And then PayPal will, I think, distribute the payments over 6 months, but you can get access to the package right away. So that's another way that you can do this. Can this package, and we are going to need to move a bit quickly, Dawn, because
Okay, sure.
need to talk to some of the people that have their hands raised, but I'm addressing the questions in the chat. Can this help with energy parasites, itches, bites, stinging, creepy crawlies in the body, and other body pains?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
Absolutely. And I want you to know that not just me saying it, it's always addressed, because it's true. We all have parasites, okay? If that's what you're talking about. So, and just remember to the remotes do, you set your intention on the remotes too. If you have a big issue with parasites going on, you might want to just set your intention of that being cleared up for you, if your highest good, okay?
Okay, and how about
it really works on anything, really, to be truthful, but we're just fine-tuning it today to this program. But my work works really, my remotes especially work on any issues, really.
Yeah, beautiful. Love that. And
Yeah.
Parkinson's and ringing in the ear.
Yes, and that's also very important when they're in the remote to really state what they're wanting, as far as obviously healing that. And I can tell you that's a lot of times, even with that, I'm not saying that it's all physicality. I find that to be sometimes inherited as well. So that's going to be addressed with this energy work, okay? Because we're working with the biofield and also the epigenetics of your own past lifetimes too. I mean, who knows? I mean, you could inherited that from your family somewhere, or your own past lifetimes. I just cleared someone just recently with that issue. I'm just being honest with you. I've had that with somebody recently, that they had the ringing of the ears and they had no idea. This is also addressed with past lifetimes, and I found out this person had a past lifetime. I cleared that. I know it was a physical session, but I can do this remotely too, and it did go away. So because it was just, they tried everything, Aaron. They tried everything and nothing worked. No medications. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go see your doctor. I'm not ever to say that. I'm just talking about that they came to me because I've tried everything, was driving them up the wall, and it did go away. So it was inherited. Okay, so we're talking about that. That's the work I do too. I'm clearing distortions, okay, and inherited distortions too, and things maybe that you inherited from your family. We all do carry a load from our family. Some of us have more load to clear in each lifetime of just family traits and stuff that we don't even know it, and some of us have less, which some of us are luckier than others. But not saying it's all bad. I'm just talking about, I came with a heavy load this lifetime, Aaron, really heavy, and oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much stuff that I had to clear, miasms and all kinds of family stuff, beyond my own physical issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it just kind of compounded.
You've told me, I know.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I felt like I was buried alive half my life and had no idea. So that's covered here, guys, because like I said, I like to look at us as a multi spectrum part of being. We're like a facet, and it's not just one way, one thing always that it needs to be addressed. It's a lot of different facets of ourselves that need to be addressed, and that's where I come in. As far as whatever it is for you, everybody's going to be different here. So I want everybody to know we're working with divine creator energy, so it knows where to go with you anyway. So so just know that if you have an issue, it doesn't always have to be physical that's affecting your life. Okay, so that's going to be addressed. If it's inherited or your own stuff, we don't, whatever it is, it doesn't matter.
Okay, really quickly, Eva, can I add another family member without him knowing? We just addressed that. She went into it in a lot of detail. And for those of you, I forgot to mention, if you want to get a package for yourself, but you want to add another family member to the remote healing, when you check out, you will get that option. You will see it. You can, I think it's $47 more, and you can add a family member. And right now, if you add them, they're going to not 30 days, but 60 days. So that's fantastic. If you are in the household and you're playing the MP3s, yes, people can benefit from them as long as they are within your household. You can
Right.
even share the MP3s. She
Mhm.
said that before. Um,
Immediate household, I always like to say, just to keep
immediate,
integrity. Yeah, to keep my
yeah,
integrity for my
immediate
work.
household. And then is the one-to-one, there is no one-to-one 30 minutes with Dawn included in this
No, there
package.
is. It's an
No,
add-on now.
it's an add-on. So once you check out, you can get a 30-minute session, but it's you will see that offer come up, and it's an add-on. So you can add that on, but you will only see it if you have purchased this basic package first. Will there be any live questions answered today? Yes, we are trying to get to that. We just have too many questions in the chat box, so just making sure we get that. Oh, and somebody wanted to know, when do I set my intention? So as Dawn said, because the remote healing starts within 24 hours, it may start sooner. So what you should do, what I would do, is as soon as you purchase, make your intentions. And as Dawn said, it's not like it's written in stone. You remember something else a little later, add that to your list. If something already gets achieved, that goal is done. I would keep a
Right.
diary, keep an eye on it, and then you can add more stuff. So it's not like once it's, you sent your list and now it's done, you can't add anything more. No, you can. So as soon as you purchase, make some intentions and then add more intentions to it as you go. You have 60 days.
And things always change, everybody. Things come and go and change. But the main thing is to write it down, because then you can just put it away and trust. Because otherwise, our mind all day is just chitter chatter. Okay, and I think of this and that, and then it gets in the way. Sometimes I'm not saying that it won't work if your mind's in. Our minds can kind of get in the way of this flowing easier. So it's best to just write it down. Okay, and then once you get one thing done, then you just change the goal or sub goals. You can have sub other goals too,
Yeah,
but
and remember,
have a main goal.
Exactly. It's not just health goals, it's emotional goals, it's abundance
Anything.
goals, all kinds of anything that you want from
Yeah.
God, so divine energy, put it in there. Helen says, put it in the list. Does that mean I purchase the program and include someone else? No, that's not what it means. This is for you specifically. What I would say, Helen, because you're the one with the granddaughter, I remember, because it's $47 add-on is not that's fairly cheap. So buy the program for yourself and then add your granddaughter as an add-on, as an additional family member. And that will work really well. And like Dawn said, it's only for her highest good. Even if she doesn't believe in it, it's fine. Can the tracks be on quiet, or do they have to be able, you have to be able to?
I like to say they're short activations. If you really want to know the highest will and good, I mean, it's really to listen to them. I mean, it's not about putting them in the background and looping them. That my work really doesn't work too well with looping and stuff like that. So you don't have to have them on a headset. If my voice is, if it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be like ear to ear with you. But yes, I do think you need to hear it. Okay. I mean,
Okay, beautiful.
of course, if you don't have hearing, I mean, I do have people who benefit from my work and they can't hear, then obviously that's going to be, obviously they receive it, you know what I'm saying? Because they can't hear, but most people can hear something.
And Helen wants to know again that if if she's getting this for her granddaughter has the lipodema, which MP3 would be the most relevant, or is it going to be mainly the remote?
No, I think number one would be really good. Number one in general is really good for that. Mm-hmm. Item one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we got most of the questions.
Aram, there's one more that I think is important. How I don't think you asked it. Carolina asked, how does it work with biofield evolution, the package you had previous on? Does
Absolutely.
it overdo it?
No, it doesn't overdo it, because we're working on different levels of ourselves, and this also works with the biofield. So biofield evolution is more with I gear towards more of the ancestral energy affecting us, but this also does too. So no, this isn't not overdoing it. All my work, all my programs, you could be listening to one of my other programs, like my dental program, with this too. Okay. So, I'm not saying you need to do that, but I'm saying there's people who have a lot of my programs. I'm just trying to say that if you're listening to different programs, don't just listen to, I mean, you could listen to different programs and mix and match my MP3s from all my different programs in one day. Not one day, I mean, just throughout the week or whatever. Just don't listen to like several in a row. You know what I mean? Always space my MP3s out 6 hours apart, at least 6 to 8 hours apart. And it's not just on me saying that, everybody. I'm just letting you know it takes time for a physical body or physicality to really integrate. Okay. It's about not rushing to the finish line to get somewhere, because our life is life and we're going to keep evolving, but it's about just receiving. Okay, so mix and match anything I do, as far as any of my programs, but make sure you space them out 6 hours to 8 hours apart. Okay.
Really quickly, one last question from the chat, and then we're going to go to the one-on-ones. Does this help with multiple chemical sensitivity?
Yes, and it's going to be more with the remote. Okay.
Okay, awesome. That's what they were asking.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
let's
and the remote's going to work on anything you want, everybody. I mean, I just want yes, there's a theme to all my remotes, but really, reality, when it comes down to it, set a goal. What are you really wanting? Do you want to be clear in your body? I mean, like I said, it sounds like they have some kind of overload of chemicals, so that would be more of a detox issue going on. So that you want to make sure that you write down your goal of your body being able to release these toxins or these toxicities out of your body and your physical body, but also your energetic body, easy. Okay, so you could put it in your own words, but absolutely, I'm good with detox. And it's one of my specialties.
Beautiful. We
Yeah.
have we answered a lot of questions on chat, which is great, but it also unfortunately means we have very little time now for one-on-ones. We want to give a chance to people that have not had a chance before. So Gretchen, if we can quickly maybe take, I think hopefully we'll be able to take 2 or 3 people. Let's do that. Let's
Okay.
Gretchen, if you start with the first person, please.
All right. Just real quick, Helen, to add another family member, if you can email support at fromheartache2joy.com, she can help you add 2 people instead of just 1. So support at fromheartache2joy.com. All right, Yana, you are up and able to talk.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Hi, Dawn. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Welcome.
Hi. Thank
Hi,
you.
Yana. Well, Yana, I think I've talked to you. We've spoke before, and you might have even worked with me in the past. Is that right, Yana? Is that the Yana I know from the past? Okay, so wow, I haven't talked to you in a long time. So I hope you're doing well. But how can I serve you right now so we can kind of get a few people in? These are mini healings. So Yana, what's going on? What's coming up for you?
I just have a lot of stuff going on in my body. I think my spiritual issues are manifesting in my body. I have a rash for the past 3 months that I went to 3 different doctors. They gave me steroids, all the stuff. It's not clearing fully. My thyroid went completely underactive, and I'm pretty sure it's spiritual stuff, but I haven't been able to figure it out on my own. And then my abundance went, like, everything is just.
Well, you have a lot of fear there. I'm looking at toxicity on you right now, Yana. I don't know where you live, but you have some radiation toxicity. I'd like to clear that on you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. All I can say is you could be walking out in the sun and get solar flares. Okay, it's been really intense lately. I had to clear a lot of radiation on myself too recently. So let's just go ahead and do some clearing. I don't know what's going on. I haven't talked to you in such a long time, but you just need to be rebalanced. I'm going to go ahead and clear your biofield. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, just imagine divine creator of all life above your head. I'm going to clear this toxicity off you though. And that's also when you're in my remotes, Yana, because I know you are, you could also put in the intention of, I know you didn't know you were toxic, but you could have ongoing toxicity cleared, okay?
Okay.
Out of your body, your energetic, you just set your intention for that, okay? All right, so let's receive this. You ready, sweetheart? Okay.
Yes.
You're really heavy at the top of your head, so I just cleared. When I do that loud sound, everybody, I'm just clearing off really heavy energy in the biofield. Did you feel that release?
I can see it.
Yes, I know you're pretty in tune. I haven't worked with you in a long time. I'm gonna start clearing this toxicity. So just let it go. A lot of fear. We're clearing this fear, okay? Clearing it out of a lot of energy out of your liver. Okay, feel that coming. It's like you're loosening up now. You're expanding, starting to expand a little bit more. Can you feel that?
A little bit, not fully.
Well, your mind is a little bit overactive.
It's been crazy.
Yeah, I know that. I can see that. Woo. Okay, let's try to rebalance that quickly. We're just going to rebalance the brain. Now, don't be walking, sit down for a moment because you might get a little altered. We're grounding you too, Yana. You need grounding. Just cleared your distortion out of your fields as well, your biofield. Okay, it's going to take a moment because your mind was really, really overactive. So can you feel like things are starting to settle in? This is like a time release capsule for you as well, which is going to help you not just for this moment, but it's going to help you for the next few days, especially, okay?
Yes, I can definitely see and feel that like everything's lightening up.
Yeah, well, you were just because your mind was, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm all over. And, like I said, that's why I like my remotes. But, yeah, and I just kind of helped balance your brain because it really needed it. But I cleared the toxicity, too, which is really good. You were really kind of overloaded with toxicity. And it happens at times to all of us. It's not just one person. Some of us can handle toxicity better than others. But it looks like you had a little radiation. You could, like I said, it could have been just radiation from just walking solar flares or something, okay?
Okay.
So I cleared it. I can so just feel a little bit more ease in your heart area right now, and I cleared your liver too of some of the fear.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, of course, Yana, and thank you for being here again. So nice to talk to you again.
Thank you. Your work's changed my life.
Bless you, Yana. Well, I haven't talked to you in a long time, but I hope you're doing well, and thank you. And I'm glad I could share some of my gift with you today.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Bless you.
Thanks, Yana.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Right. Start listening to those MP3s, my dear. And the next person, Gretchen.
Next up, we have Jan.
Jan, you are on. You can
Hi,
unmute
can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Oh, thanks. Hey, I am so EMF sensitive, and I think it's causing so much of my physical pain and in my body. I have like neuropathy and neck and
Wow.
shoulder and tendonitis now. I'm a pickleball player and I can't play pickleball because of my wrist, my right wrist.
Okay. Jan, have I worked with you before? This is Dawn.
I've bought your not one-on-one, but I have bought your
Yeah.
programs before.
Yeah, you're highly sensitive anyway. You're a sensitive
Yes,
soul, which I know I understand. I am too, and sometimes it could feel like a curse in the beginning because we're kind of clearing out our old stuff. So I'm going to work on kind of helping you with that. I'm going to clear your biofield if you don't mind for a few minutes here, and I'll work a little bit on your wrist. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, because you have a lot of static in your biofield, and it happens to us sensitive souls. Okay, sometimes it just happens. So let me just kind of help you with that a little bit here, and I'm gonna How long has the wrist issue been going on?
Before I just want to remind everybody very quickly that with Dawn's clearings, if you have,
Oh,
or
tune
if
in.
you think you have the similar, if you have the
Yeah.
similar with her tuning, you can just say yes. So even if you're just listening, just say yes, or even on the replay, just say yes to receiving, and you'll receive the tunings as well.
Yep, it's all group collective. Thank you, Aaron. Okay, so Jan, I want to keep going here. I want you to imagine divine creator of all of life. Do I have permission to work on you?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just bring in some light and clear you out. You ready? I know where to go with you, so your soul's already guiding me. So you ready?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, let's just please stay seated while I'm working with you. I just need to clear that little static in your biofield above your head. You probably maybe felt that if you're sensitive. You got a lot of sadness coming up. Do you know that?
Feel it. Yeah,
Huh?
I can feel it.
Yeah, let's let that go. This is early stuff from your childhood. Clearing out your field, your biofield, bringing harmony back, neutrality, bringing more of your grounding energy to your feet because you're missing that. You start to feel a little more flow through you right now, Jen?
Sorry, I feel more what?
You feeling a little more lightness or flow starting to happen?
Oh, yeah, I do. My feet, I
Okay.
can feel them tingling now too.
Yeah, right, exactly. I'm just kind of clearing out this distorted energy out of your field. And the sadness. Go put your hands. How much pain is in your wrist right now? A lot.
No, you know what? That seems to be better. It's my neck that's really.
Okay. Well, let's just clear that right now. Your neck is out, by the way, at the base of your neck. I don't know if you feel that. I'm gonna put you back in alignment. Okay. Your neck's out. And it's also working, fixing your shoulders. It probably could be for pickleball. Your alignment was off. I'm just fixing it. How's that feeling?
Feels better. Something popped.
Yeah.
So
I just popped your neck. Your neck was out, affecting your shoulders. Went through the mid back. What brought that back in? You're getting in alignment. It looks like you might have fell. I don't know if you ever fell, but it looked like your body was off a little. Maybe you had an accident ever?
I had 7 rear-end car accidents.
Okay, well, this is part of it. So I just kind of corrected a spinal on top of your biofield. Okay, feel around. This should be getting better. Your energy is needed to be grounded. How's that feeling? They're starting to feel.
Yeah, it feels better. My wrist doesn't really hurt much anymore.
No.
One, if I turn it a certain way, it does. Yeah.
Well, you have there's some wear and tear on your joints there. Just letting you know. But I went in and just helped that as much as I can for right now. But just give that some time, okay? Because I just did some really good energy work there on your wrists. You know. So like I said, I just kind of cleared off some distortion there. I don't know what it was. Okay. All I could say is we carry a lot of different things in our field and our body. So I cleared, there's a lot of like just kind of weird, kind of gray energy around your wrists. I just cleared it. So it could be past lifetime related as well, but that's kind of freeing up right now.
Awesome. Thank you.
And you can feel it even in your being. I mean, you had heavy emotions. Okay. It could be just old stuff coming up. So you didn't do anything wrong. It's just old energy coming out of sadness. That just freed you up a lot too. And I cleared your distortion, your biofield. Okay.
Thank you so much, Dawn. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you should be feeling lighter and you should be breathing deeper right now.
Yeah, that feels better too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Great.
Thanks, Jen. I'm glad I could help.
Thanks.
Glad I could assist.
Yeah, so we were able to just add a little bit more time to the call. Let's take a few more, hopefully 2 or 3 more. Because we 9:30 the call would have cut off, but we just added a few more. Okay, so next one, please, Gretchen.
All right, next
Next.
up is Sherry. You should be able to unmute yourself now.
Hello, thank you so much.
Well,
You're welcome, Sherry. How are you? What's going on?
Grateful to be here. Very, very grateful. Thank you. So I have many, many conditions, but there are three that keep me really disabled. And I don't know in what order it needs to be addressed, but I have major chronic fatigue, both physical and mental, for many years now. I have major gastrointestinal distress where it's very, very hard for me to eat. It's either making me feel sick or pain, more feeling sick a lot. And I have major depression, anxiety / panic, which I had healed a year ago, but it's come back sort of full force again.
My dear, did you have some trauma in this lifetime early on?
Nothing specific that
Well, I'm
stands.
talking about a voice. You didn't have much. Did you have a voice as a child growing up?
Oh no, screaming was the way
Right.
we had.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, you're dealing with a lot of old stuff that's coming to the surface. It's in your field. Were you afraid of your parents or one of them or something? I see fear.
No fear. It was just, it was very dysfunctional, and screaming and not being heard was.
Okay, the other people's fear you're holding. Okay, do you feel that you're kind of a sensitive? Because you could be holding other people's stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
But I see fear in your energy. Okay, so I want to work on this and the fatigue thing too. This has been going on for years. Okay, I'm looking that you have a little bit of Epstein-Barr. Okay.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. Okay, so let's work on bringing in some more energy and clearing out your biofield, because that's what you have so much distortion right now going on there, and you have some old fear. It could be, who knows? I don't know if you were supported as a child. It sounds like your life was kind of chaos, kind of like mine was.
Fear was actually more for my mom. I had fear for her well-being.
Okay, well you're carrying her fear. Okay, even if she's not here anymore. All right, is she still here or not?
No, she's not.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, let's bring in some energy. Have I worked with you before? I want to just kind of work with a few people. These are called mini healings, but I want you to know they still work beyond me when we hang up. Okay, you need to give this a few days and drink a little extra water because you'll be detoxing. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Sherry. Well, we're going to work with God, the divine creator. So if you say God source, do I have permission to start bringing in energy? Because I'm going to do that right now. So I could get right to some of your problems or your root causes.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that now. Just there, imagine the divine creator of all life coming in from your crown. Clearing up the empty area up there that's kind of blocking the energy of light coming in. Clearing off. Oh wow, a lot of emotions. You're talking about biofield. Your biofield is just so much just distortion from others. So I'm going to clear that out. Okay. Remember, I was talking about this earlier about how distortion can cause all kinds of reaping havoc in her life, which includes all your symptoms that you just mentioned. Can you start feeling like things are starting to kind of loosen up just a little bit as I'm clearing out the distortion in your field? Bringing the light to your heart. It's almost like part of you growing up didn't feel the love. Was your mom just too busy or tired, or I don't feel that you felt the love, Were you just kind of there? Huh? Sherry?
I feel the love from you.
Well, yeah, I'm bringing it in your heart right now. So let's receive this vibration of light and love from the divine.
My heart needs.
Yeah, it's coming in your heart. You might cry. This is the love that you've been searching for your whole life, which is already inside you. Bring your life force to your feet because you're really not grounded. How's it start to feel, Sherry?
I am crying. It was very strange. My body almost felt like it was expanding. I felt so bloated. I felt like I was blowing up. It felt like energy wanted to pop and go out.
Yeah. Well, I was clearing your biofield. Remember I told you there's distortion? Just you have a heavy load on you. You know, you've been carrying a heavy load your whole life. You're very empathic, even if you don't know it. I just wanted to kind of clear a lot so your fatigue gets, you know, you don't have this fatigue thing going on. I actually recharged your battery is what I did.
Wow. Thank you.
But I just want you to know that this let this energy come up. This is all the suppressed energy you've been holding your whole life. Okay. It just wants to be cleared so you can start feeling better. Okay. And I cleared your field. It was just so much static on the line that you had. A lot of it wasn't yours, Sherry. So can you feel a sense of, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but you can feel like the sense that things are starting to lighten up a little bit for you now?
Actually, yes. I feel like
Oh, Sherry, sorry. Oh, cool. What'd you say?
my breathing feels different. Yeah.
Yeah. You're breathing deeper. It's just, I cleared off just so much, you know, go let it just work for you because you had a lot of stuff in your stomach. It's causing this gastrointestinal stuff. A lot of you're holding fear. It could have been your mom's, but anyway, I cleared a lot of it out, so that's releasing. So we'll see if that gets better as well. But anyway, I just want you to know this is a healing that just doesn't just stop right now. So just kind of allow it to be and try not to overthink it. Okay, sweetheart?
I love you. I can't even thank you enough. Thank you and bless you. This
Oh,
is beyond
I'm here to.
imagine. Thank you, Crystal.
My pleasure.
So beautiful.
Sure, thank you,
So
Sherry. Thank
beautiful.
you. I'm here to help, and you know me. I just here to assist those who are ready for my work. And thank you for being so open. Thank you.
And
Much love.
remember, you're very loved, Sherry. Thank you so much for holding this space so beautifully for so many people to receive this beautiful attunement, love. Thank you so much. Lots of love to you.
Thank you, Aram. I love
Bless you.
You
Oh,
too, sweet.
so nice.
Yeah, look how overflowing she is with love now. That is so beautiful. And look at all the love and hearts that are coming audience for you, Sherry. This is all look at what a love fest you started.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love
Look
that. I
at
love this platform because it shows the hearts. That is so sweet.
yeah, we love it too. And it just
Yeah,
started so
I love it.
beautiful. Love it. Look at that. Sherry, please receive all of this, okay? This is all for you. So beautiful. And all right, I think we have time for one last caller.
Great.
All right. Next up is Louisa. You should be able to unmute yourself.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Louisa.
Well,
Hi, this is Dawn. Welcome.
welcome. Thank you very much. Actually, I'm on my spiritual path for a few years, conscious, and working with my inner child. I got to this huge trauma which came out at all at once, and now I'm manifesting all kind of stuff of my body, like inflammation in sinuses, skin, joints, gut, depression, all kind of heaviness, nightmares, low energy, this victim
Yeah,
energy.
you got a lot
but
of stuff coming out. You have a lot of stuff coming out, and you're like the keeper of your family's energy. Do you realize that
exactly.
you're like I mean, you're a perfect person for biofield tuning because you came in with a lot of stuff that's not yours. And I'm not saying you're a victim. You just kind of signed up for this. Okay, I did
Mhm.
the same. I did the same, my dear. I'm with you on the same boat. I came in with a big load. I want to kind of help lighten your load right now. So this is good. Louisa, did you have a great life growing up?
No.
Yeah. Any trauma?
Yes.
Yep.
Aggressive mother, depression in my mother, anxious mother. She lost a child before
Oh
me
gosh. Oh, no
in her
wonder.
tummy just before birth.
Oh,
And
okay.
she's
Yeah.
still caught in her trauma. Yes, and
Yeah, but you have a little. This is also good for my remotes, my dear. You have a little bit of a break in your family, because when you have a death, that also affects your epigenetics. Okay, as far as everybody feeling complete and whole. So we need to kind of help that part of you. I'm going to go ahead and clear some of this distortion off you. You have like you're like buried alive. I'm not trying to be rude, but I can see that. So I want to kind of help clear your biofield right now. So Louisa, are you sensitive to feel energy works? I'm going to start working on you right now, if that's okay.
yes, thank you.
Okay, first time working with me, so thank you. I'm Dawn, so I'm going to use my sound healing through my voice to bring in the energy of light to assist. So you ready?
Yes.
Stay seated, please. Yes, stay seated. I got to make always my famous loud sound, because it really my loud sounds move energy. That's all it is right now. So I need to get so much energy moving for you really quickly. So stay seated, because you might get a little dizzy here for a minute. Because I'm really moving energy rapidly through you, through the your upper energy center. People call it the crown. Coming in from all parts of you. You got a lot of static, so I'm going to clear all this static out of your field and your body too. And the sadness. Wow, you got a lot of sadness.
Yes.
Let's start bringing up through your sadness. You ready?
Yes.
Because it's ready. Do you feel some energy starting to flow right now, Louisa?
Yes, 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 in my hands. Yes.
Yeah, good. Well, it's coming up and out. Releasing. The energy of light wants to come into your heart. It's like you almost feel like you're not supportive. Is that true?
Yes, yes, it's true. Yes, this is the present. I have this huge blockage in abundance. Yes, it's
okay. Let's bring it. Okay, well, we're going to open up the heart to receive more, so your abundance story changes. Are you ready?
Yes, please.
Let's bring in some more light, clearing up this heart wall. Don't force it, just allow. Divine Creator is coming in to love you. You're a child of the Divine Creator, worthy to be loved because you're love itself. Grounding your energy to planet Earth. It's almost like you're afraid to come to Earth this lifetime. Okay, how's that started to feel, Louisa?
Actually, I'm crying like now, but like an expansion exactly around my heart.
Yeah, we expanded you out because you were kind of contracted and really shut down.
Yes.
And you had some really heavy ancestral heart walls. So again, we talk about heart walls. That's also addressed here. You had a very heavy heart wall that wasn't even yours. I just cleared that. That would definitely affect your abundance flow. Okay, we're talking flow of all good things that come to you, not just money. Okay.
Yes, exactly. I'm exactly stuck right now. I put an abundance intention this year. Is everything just stuck? I lost my jobs. I had 3 jobs. Everything just went away.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of clearing out more. Can you feel that the heart is starting to open up and expand to receive? I'm just cleared the residue off you. This should help tremendously. Can't you feel that? Your expansion?
Yes, yes, and I feel lighter.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Well, you just had a heavy load. Remember I told you were buried alive in your biofield. So I cleared all the distortion. I cleared the ancestral heart wall that you had on your heart, which was almost like, oh, heavy, heavy.
Yes.
So let's see what happens with your abundance after this, okay?
Yes,
I'm not
yes.
saying that you're going to, you know, let's just give it a little couple days or a little bit of time and see what starts happening. Because I could tell you something, it's going to shift a lot, okay?
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
a lot. Yes.
Well, I'm
Awesome.
glad I could assist.
So
Yeah.
beautiful. So beautiful. Love it. Thank you so much for that. And Louisa, congratulations. Very beautiful. You know, Dawn, it's really having you back almost always, honestly, reminds me why we do what we do, why FHTJ is still running, you know, more than a decade. It's because
Yeah.
of stuff like this, you know, stuff that people have been carrying their entire lives almost, or decades, that can be cleared. It's so beautiful, so humbling. It makes me so grateful, so honored to have you to share this space with you. It's just really amazing. It's such
Well, it's
great,
mutual.
beautiful
Mutual.
work.
Well,
Yeah.
Aram, you know, I wouldn't have the space to do it if you weren't here. So it's a mutual, it's a mutual thing here between all of us, because I have to have somewhere to share my gifts. And thanks to
Yeah.
you, you're creating your beautiful family. I don't like to call it a platform. I'd like to call it your family. Me being part of it really
Yeah,
means a lot to
they
me
are
too.
absolutely. They are a beautiful family. And you said that you wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have this.
Right.
Well, I'll call it platform, and then I wouldn't be able to have the platform if I didn't have the beautiful family. So we co-create this beautiful healing space. We co-create this beautiful reality, and it's so amazing to see, especially today, such beautiful healings that took place, you know, such help that was needed. And look at all that love being sent your way, Dawn.
Oh, I'm grateful. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. I really do. I love you, everybody. Thank
So
you.
guys, we are now with deep apologies. I wish we could continue the call we were having. I know everybody was having so much fun. And remember, you can listen to the replay, receive these beautiful attunements again, or if you didn't remember to say yes, or if you're just going to be listening to the replay, just receive these. And Sherry just messaged, I just can't thank you both enough. Greatest love and healing to everyone here. Yes, you're so welcome. And remember, Gretchen is here with us too. So there's 3 of us.
Yes,
And
Gretchen, I love you.
I love you,
Yeah.
Dawn.
I love you.
It's just been so amazing. I honestly wouldn't be able to host these Zoom calls without Gretchen. I mean, you guys saw me how lost I was when Gretchen was on vacation and Nyla had to step in. So yeah, we all are co-creating. We're so grateful. And please take advantage of this beautiful offer from Dawn that can just do amazing, amazing healing and clearing for you guys. And also, if you want to add on any family members, people you think need help, any friends that you think can take advantage of this, because it's only a $47 add-on right now. It's such a beautiful gift that you can give to other people. orderjoy2020.com/vitality23. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. It is such a great joy and honor to serve this beautiful family, this beautiful community. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Melissa. And we will be seeing you guys soon. Take care, Dawn. Love you.
Oh, bless everybody. Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you, Aram. I love you. And everybody here, thank you. Aloha.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.